Hello loves, welcome to this week's Goddess Hour. As we spoke about in the live, your girl is like not where she was before. So I had to kind of like pack a travel altar because we are currently at my future father-in-law's place and his house, and so yeah, we're like going through this whole transition. Like we had to move out because it was like a whole entire like emergency in the house. So we just like straight up left and keeping it moving and keeping it pushing, and it's fine. But because of that, I had to pack like a small travel altar to take with me, which is gonna seem like it's a lot of things. I'm not gonna lie to you. You guys know, y'all know how I am. This is gonna be, it's gonna feel like a botanica haul a little bit, but it's not. So I'm gonna show you what I brought that I'm gonna be working with while I'm here until we leave. We're not gonna be here for that long, but obviously I'm not going to just like not practice my practice, so I had to do what I had to do. Okay, so we're gonna start off with this little baggy thing. Is where like my pillows, the cover, my pillow covers. This came with like a bed set or whatever, and then I just like kept it to put like my mini travel altar in here. So let us look through the bag together, and then we have like other things because I was not playing around. Matter of fact, let me put this on first because this is the first thing that I put in here. This is a little incense holder. It is from the Dollar Tree. It's really cute. It's made out of wood. I love it. I bought 2 of these when I first saw it, and I'm just gonna put on some incense while we chit chat. These are the incense that I brought, okay, to be here. So I got the business incense because I have bought it recently and I've been trying it out. I got the Archangel Michael. Now my future father-in-law, he works with Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael's stationed at the door, and there's an altar here already, so it's something that already works with what, you know, what's already in the home. And you guys know I work with Archangel Michael, so we're doing Archangel Michael because obviously we need to stay protected, and I'm obviously still working with Archangel Michael while I'm here. I have Egyptian Jasmine. This is like one of my favorite scents, just to like calm the energies and relax, and just to have like that sweetness and love. I have Calm Money because you guys know your girl's obsessed. I got 2 of these because I go through these really fast. The Calm Money, I buy them in bulk on Amazon. I will pull the link in the description because these babies are so good for manifesting money very, very quickly. And I also got, this is like probably one of my favorite incenses. This is the Moon Incense. I literally only have 2 left in here. But you know what? In honor of Jupiter going into Pisces today, we're gonna light one because this is a very Piscean scent. Okay, so we're gonna do this one, and then we'll probably burn one of the other ones later. But I'm just trying to keep the vibe of, it's an Abby vibe right now. We're trying to keep we're trying to keep Abby relaxed and Abby happy and Abby like mentally good and in a good place. So I'm just gonna pop this in the incense holder, and then I'm gonna light it, and then we're gonna go from there. I'm just stick it in the hole. There we go. And then I'm just gonna light it, and then we're just gonna be relaxed while we have a little Goddess Hours chit chat. So as you guys may have noticed, we were supposed to have a Gemini full moon Goddess Hour, but it didn't happen because of the situation with the apartment where we were at. There was some issues with the roof, and so like my landlord showed up literally 30 minutes before I was supposed to start the live, and it was a whole entire issue, and they're like taking the whole roof apart. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna stay here for all of this hot mess, especially because I'm doing readings and stuff. So I didn't want to, it was just gonna delay everything, and we were already plotting on moving anyway, so we're just like, you know what, let's just go, let's get out of here, which is what we did. I had bought this cup for Babe like I think 2 years ago. It had stayed at her dad's house, so I'm using it now, and I've been doing like a lot of like self-love work, so love. What else did I bring? I brought the pink Himalayan salt tea light holder, why did I bring the pink Himalayan salt tea light holder? Because your girl can't light like full-blown 7-day candles like while I'm here, obviously. I mean, I could, but I don't want to do like all of that, you know. That's gonna require like a bigger like kind of space. So I'm trying to keep my practice really low key. So your girl brought like the bag of tea lights. This bag got cleansed. Like I literally stuck the incense in there and I just like cleansed it and I closed it off. So this whole thing is cleansed. And I'm just gonna be using like a ton of tea lights in my practice right now. He has like these candle holders too, and I have one going. And I'm fixing them the same way I would do a 7-day candle, but they just like they move a little faster because they're tea lights. But I brought the pink Himalayan salt candle holder because I like working with pink Himalayan salt, and I usually have it on my altar space, so I wanted to have it there. What else did Abby brought? Abby brought, I mean, I had to bring this even though my future father-in-law has it too, but I had to bring mine because this is just, it's essential to my life at this point. But this is where I keep like my Palo Santo and like my black sage and stuff. Like I had to bring it, so it's no arguments. I had to bring it. You know, when I'm doing like a quick cleanse, I'm gonna be doing a spiritual cleanse. So me and my father-in-law, my future father-in-law, and babe we're gonna do a New Year's like blessing, and we're gonna do a cleanse and everything like that. So one of my favorite things about like manifesting babe is that we're in a spiritual family, which is great. It's very enjoyable. Aside from tea light candles, this, my mom gave me this. She said she got at Walmart. This is a sage and eucalyptus scented candle. She wants me to give her back the, my mom is hilarious, but she gave it to me for one of the things that she gave me for Christmas. She gave me like these 14 karat gold earrings. She gave me like a whole bunch of stuff. She gave me money. I was hella blessed this Christmas, but she gave me this candle because she's like, just relax because I know you've been stressing out with everything. So it's sage and eucalyptus, and I'm going to specifically fix this again to maintain the vibes and just kind of like working with the ancestors and everything. So this is going to be one of my working candles. I bought these recently. I went to the deli, the little bodega, and I got a red and a green, and this is just for my money and like love workings, like just to maintain the good vibes, the calm, the peace. Okay, I've been doing a hell of a lot of self-love work because there was a lot of transformation that I was going through within the past couple months, so I've just been kind of working on there. Let me just move the incense a little bit more back because it's just like, I hope that I can smell it from here. Anyway, I got calendula. I bought it because we need it. I've been doing a hell of a lot of dream work. You guys know I do a lot of prophetic dream work, but it's been really intense the past couple of months. So I brought it for that I brought it here for that reason, because I know I'm gonna be fixing some candles from calendula, and I know that my future father-in-law doesn't have the herbs. I am gonna be working herbs through his like cabinet in the kitchen. This is something that I do when I'm here. If I'm doing like a quick spell or something, I will grab a tea light, or I will cleanse the house and I'll just pull some herbs, some spices from the kitchen. That's just, it's just smart witchcraft to set yourself up for success when you know you don't have your entire apothecary available to use. I also brought my moonlight and sage. I kind of left it in the bag. The prosperity oil, so that's gonna go on the green candle. I'm gonna be fixing that, and my love oil, which I've been using on my hair. Works amazingly, by the way. I love her love oil. I also got the rollerball. I've been rolling it. Like you can see, that's how much I've used since I know there's like a little tiny gap right there. That's how much I've used since I got it. I pretty much roll it every day. It's really nice. It really uplifts my spirits. It really uplifts, especially when it's in my hair. I just like, I'm like in a good vibe. Doing some glamour magic today. I'm keeping it neutral. I got some Post-its. This is supposed to go underneath the incense holder with my petition, especially when I'm working with a calm money incense, because it works really well, really fast. I brought Hoffa powder because I can't go anywhere without Hoffa powder, because you never know when you're gonna have to like, okay, you never know. So I had to bring some Hoffa powder. I'm sorry. it needed to be done. You never know, okay? You never know. I got some selenite, okay? This specifically is going to be just for warding, so I'm going to be doing a whole entire ward on the apartment, just making sure that everything's protected and cleansed. I do a lot of work with the angels with selenite as well, specifically Archangel Michael, so that's going to be part of his little corner. And again, he already has an altar here, so it just goes with the whole entire vibe of the house. I got some cascarilla powder, cause you know why, cause you know. I got my amethyst. This specific amethyst I always have out when I'm doing readings. So this is my like working amethyst, I guess you can say. So I'm always like working with this one, and it's just maintaining my space while I'm in the zone, basically. This is the purification, that simple purification bottle that we did, and so I wanted to bring it over here because I want to maintain that energy, and it's been working really, really, really well. I love working with jars. They're like the best. I got some some twine just in case I need to do something. You never know. Yo, you gotta at least set yourself up for the you never knows, because sometimes you never know. So the way that I would work with this, I could do like some knot magic. I could do a lot of different things, but again, you never know what Abby's gonna need to do. So I'm just trying to give myself some basics, you know. I got this lighter. This lighter is actually really important to me because of who I got it from and where I got it from. So I always like keep it, and I'm trying not to waste it, which is why I also got the, you know, the Dollar Tree matches, because you already know. I'm trying not to waste it, but I always kind of like keep it with me because it just kind of connects me to one of my like ancestral energies specifically. So I just kind of keep it on me. I got the key. This key, I don't, if you guys have been watching my Botanica hauls for a long time, you know my sister gave me this. It was a keychain, but I took it out because I was gonna I'm working with it in a different way, but this is going into my workings as well. This babe gave me, because a friend gave it to her, because it was a assault babe kind of moment joke thing, but my she doesn't want to walk around with sea salt, so she gave me this like sea salt. It just, even though we have sea salt in the house, but she gave me like a whole bunch of like this little package of sea salt. I'm like, this is on the go cleansing. Like, I'm just on the go. I could pull out a tea light, I could pull out, like, I could do like a little quick spiritual bath, I could, okay, sea salt. So I had to bring that. I also brought my Moonlight and Sage crystal, my $30 crystal mystery bag. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put my selenite on right now. So there you go. We're like, we have like all of the energies right now. And I brought the crystals with me because I want to do some energy healing work while I'm here. And so I'm like, you might as well just bring some crystals. I had placed a couple more orders on her shop because I absolutely love her shop. Oh yeah, and there's a carnelian here as well. Let me put that with the other crystals. But I had placed a couple more orders in her shop because there's a couple other things that she ended up adding that I wanted, and I'm like, so you guys are gonna see a couple more hauls from her, and you will be getting a Botanica haul soon as well, because we have to buy the New Year supplies. And my future father-in-law recommended a Botanica that he wants me to go check out. He said it was really nice. So you guys will be getting a Botanica haul and another edition of the Botanica haul series, which I know that you guys are like in love with. Obviously we're not going anywhere without Florida water, and I got my Archangel Michael cologne, which again, he has it already, but I wanted to bring mine because I don't want to use up all of his. So I got the Archangel Michael cologne because I'm going to be doing some floor washes, some cleansings, and obviously Florida water, because do you have to ask? Is this a question? I don't think it's a question. Anyway, decks that I brought. I wish that I brought my Mermaid Tarot deck. I was literally packing it and I was like, Abby, you're going to use this. Why are you packing it? Why are you packing it? You're going to need it. You're going to need it. And I still packed it anyway. Okay. I absolutely love that deck, like the Mermaid Tarot. Absolutely love that deck. But what I'm going to do is that I'm actually going to get the Mermaid Oracle deck on Amazon. I'm going to be ordering that probably today. And basically I just brought a couple of other decks. One, the Tarot of Nefertiti, because this is one of my favorite decks. And while Jupiter is in Pisces, I'm going to be doing a lot of work with Offset. I mean, I always work with her anyway, but I'm going to be doing a lot of work with Offset, even though I don't have my full-blown altar. I have my Rider-Waite. This is my working Rider-Waite. This is the Rider-Waite that I do everybody else's readings with. So this is specifically for readings. And this is the Spanish edition of the Rider-Waite. I prefer it, I guess. But it's the same cards. It's just that the cards are in Spanish. Instead of strengths, it's La Fuerza, so it's in Spanish. But this is my working one, so this is the one I use. So I got 2 tarot decks. I have this Lenormand. I love the Pixies Astounding. This one is my favorite out of all of them because it kind of mimics the Rider-Waite's artistry. So if you look at the, and I will have this deck link below. I'll try to link below all of the decks that I'm showing you guys. But this one mimics the style, the artistry of the tarot itself. So it's like an extension, and it feels like an extension, and I really enjoy like the way that it just feels like an extension art wise of that deck. And I really love this one. This one is, the messages are very clear, concise, to the point, bold, keeping it straight to the point. It's just, it is what it is. And then also, obviously I brought the Nature Speak Oracle deck. This is one of my favorite Oracle decks. Always very gentle messages, but it definitely gets straight to the point with the messages. It's very up there. The Mudra decks, because you know we're going to be using it in the weekly healing circles, and you guys know I love that deck just for my own personal like meditations. The Archangel Michael Oracle deck. Out of all of the archangels, I had to bring Archangel Michael because I already know Archangel Michael's present in the home, so I'm like, let me just bring Archangel Michael. And the Enchanted Map Oracle deck. Nope, I lied. That was in the last one. I brought the Arcana 2 for when we do our weekly community Oracle polls. So that way you already know. I also brought bay leaves because I know that he ran out recently, so I had to bring it for, you know, emergencies. Again, there are certain things you need to bring just in case. You never know. You never know, okay? You don't know what you don't know. So because you don't know what you don't know, you never know. This is where I have like my soap. I brought patchouli scented soap. My mom just gave me a rose and aloe body soap, like the gel. So what I did was that I added a couple of drops of the love oil in there just to amplify the roses. I've been working with roses a lot, like a lot. So yeah, so I'm gonna be using, after that one's done, I'm gonna be using the patchouli, or when I'm doing a cleansing or anything, I'm gonna be using the patchouli. I need to get myself, when I go to the Botanica, I'm buying myself a Florida water bar, because when you need to do a quick cleansing, get you the Florida water bar. Just do it. Just trust in me. Trust in Abby. I will not lead y'all astray, okay? I also brought one of my journals. I have like so many different journals. As a Gemini moon, I feel like I have like a million different journals, but this one is the one that I'm currently working on right now. I have like dried roses from when Babe gave that to me a while back. This is like the first year, and that's gonna stay in there, but this is one of my specific manifestation journals. So I'm working with that one. And I also I brought this. Now this, you're like, what is this? It's like a little bin. These are my working honey jars that I'm working right now. So I wanted to bring them because I have to work with them. Ooh, it smells like candles have been burned on this. So I have different ones in here for different things. I'm not gonna go over what is what and whom is whom. This is actually a water jar, so it's a little bit different, but this one, I just gotta give it a little shake here and there. Ooh, I gotta give it a little shake here and there. That one's a water jar though. And then this one as well. This one I had in a bowl, so that's why it's like super melty on the side. But these I have to work, so that's why I had to bring them, because I have to work them. So we got to be realistic with those. Okay, so the last thing that I brought was my Santa Muerte Cuado, and this is specifically for like my mini altar. Out of all of the spirits that I work with, the one that I brought, like the actual, like I can just kind of make an altar for, was Santa Muerte. Even though for Archangel Michael, again, he's already in the house, but if I wanted to, I could just use the Oracle deck and just like pull a card and just use the image as, you know, and make that small altar. I've done that before, especially when I'm traveling. You guys know that. I'm bringing La Roja with me to this space because again, I've been working a lot of self-love work, and just kind of just working on myself a lot. So I wanted to continue. I've been doing that work, especially the honey jars that I'm working with her. So I want to make sure that I'm continuing that work. I also brought her some tabaco that was on her altar space, so that she's comfortable and good. But yeah, essentially that's pretty much everything that I brought. As far as herbs and stuff, I literally just brought calendula and I brought bay leaves. That's it. And everything else I'm just gonna be working from the cabinet. Like, he has pumpkin spice, he has cinnamon, he has clove, he has star anise. He has like so many different things in there. So I'll be fine. I'll be fine with everything else. So yeah, so that's pretty much everything I brought. I hope that it made sense why I brought what I brought. But yeah, we're gonna be doing some definitely, as far as spells goes, all of the spell videos that I'm gonna do are gonna be very practical, especially small. So if you do have like a smaller place or a small apartment or something like that, stay tuned for the next couple of videos because it's gonna be really, really practical, small type of spells that you can do and then do and call it a day. So call this like the travel altar series. I don't know what you want to call it, but yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I have a couple videos that are coming, so stay tuned for those. And I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the support. Thank you to the Patreon members, the channel members, and everybody for just all of the support you guys give me. It's just like I'm so appreciative because the channel's been growing so much, and there's so many different things that are happening in my life as well, especially because I'm going through a name changing ceremony, and that's gonna be very beautiful. I'm really excited to find out what spirit is going to choose for me, because that's very, very sacred. That's part of our closed practice though, so I'm not going to talk about it on here, but I'm really excited for that transition. I'm really excited for that growth and to kind of move into the next step, especially spiritually as well. So yeah, we will be kind of talking, and you know, I'll be sharing what I can and with different things. But yeah, I hope that makes sense. I hope that you guys had like, oh, there was a couple of books that I brought, but I think they're in my luggage. I'm not getting that right now, but I know there's like 2 or 3 books that I brought with me, and I'll probably talk about that at a separate time. But I have to order some things from Amazon, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for all the love. I hope that you guys have a blessed day, and I will see you in the next video.